Alrighty. Okay, guys. Welcome everyone. All right, guys. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting stream. Hopefully, he is working. I'm making sure the stream's working. That's why I'm starting earlier than usual. Why did it pause? Okay. I'm just figuring out some things here. Yeah, that fan's not gonna work. Married at first sight? How about no thank you? How about I want Packers Steelers? I just want Packers Steelers. Okay. Sunday night. Been waiting all day for Sunday night. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. I've been pooping. I farted my pants. Waiting all day for Sunday night. It's finally here. Sunday night football is kicking into high gear. In town. Epic showdown, baby. Let's come to play. The ghost, there's no one thing left to say. All day for Sunday night. Yeah. I've been waiting all day. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Yeah. That looks like Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, I'm listening to the start of the game here. I have a headset on, and I'm using my mic, of course. 50 degrees. All right, not bad. AccuSure. 4-4. The 4-1-1 Packers. What are those Steelers uniforms? Oh man, I don't know about it. There's Aaron Rodgers running out. Goofy like, kind of. The back numbers are white, but the front ones are white. Black, back, front, white. And the Packers are wearing their white helmets. Trying to get as much information for you guys as possible. Of course, the NBC game is going to be Chris Collinsworth, Mike Tirico. It's just going to be me for this OPNcast. We'll see what happens. He really is. Should I just do a Collinsworth impression this whole time? No, yeah, he throws the ball really good. I mean, he kind of looks like Patrick Mahomes, though. He's probably the greatest thrower of the ball, except for my friend out in Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, yeah, Jordan Love's handling it just fine. All right. So Rodgers could beat all teams except could finally be just like Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady. Freaking Jay Flanley up in you. Jay Flanley. For Sunday night. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting for Sunday night. I've waited all day. Waited all day for Sunday night, but we're still not here. I can't wait to show you guys the new OPNcast that I've cooked up. I can't wait for you guys to see what this is going to look like. I worked on it pretty much for a few hours today. I don't know if that's making any sound or not. I'm gonna test my. I'm just gonna listen to my stream real quick on my headset. Okay, it sounds good. So it sounds pretty good, actually. Actually, it sounds pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, we're still waiting for the game to start. Apparently, it starts at 7:20, which is 7:19, and they haven't even came out here yet. But yeah, I mean, we're waiting for them to start the game. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in transparent mode because I think it sounds better. I think it sounds better. But yeah, anyway. Sunday Night Football is getting ready to kick off. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun, okay? We're going to have some fun. I'm sure I don't have a pop filter for this yet. I actually got one. It's coming in tomorrow. So maybe I'll do Monday Night Football. I actually probably will, honestly. But everyone is screaming. Oh my gosh, what is that? Okay. Don't know what I was just looking at. I don't know what that commercial was, but I guess we'll just, gloss over that completely. We'll gloss over that. Coverage will resume shortly. I don't know if the Peacock, I'm using the Cockpea, but we're getting ready to start, I think. To the national presentation. I should make one for that. I should make one for OPNcast. I'm gonna do that. All right. Looks like they're getting ready to kick off here, so we're gonna go ahead and get our scoreboard up here. Yes, baby. Take a look at her. Yep. Read it and weep, my friends. Read it and weep. I don't know which side they're kicking off from. And I don't know who's going to have the ball first, but here we go. Yep. So, Aaron Rodgers' revenge game, basically, I guess. I don't know. What do you want to call it? I still have Photoshop open. I only closed that. Okay. Let's get her going. Let's get her started. Melissa Stark's on the screen. That's a telltale sign that they are getting ready to kick things off. And it looks like they are kicking off from this side of the field. Looks like Green Bay's getting the ball. Wait, why is Green Bay getting the ball? I think they're kicking off from this side. I still don't know. 1933. Yep, they are kicking from this side. All right, Chris Boswell to kick things off in those those are kind of cool, honestly. And it's off. And the Packer he'll return it from the 10-yard line and bring it all the way past the 30 to the 31. There's a flag on the play, though. So Green Bay has the ball. And we're going to go ahead and rip her down here. Sean Hockley, the head crew for the ref. And right now it stands at the 31. So it's going to be at the 21. Here comes the Green Bay offense, and they're going to be starting from the 21. I don't know exactly where they're starting from, to be honest. It looks like they're starting further back. They're figuring out the spot still. They are moving him up all the way to the 20-yard line. So, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Jordan Love in the shotgun formation with 14:54. And it's going to be a handoff to Jacobs for first time. And he'll carry it to the 24-yard line. And let me put up the quarter now. So we're in the first quarter, of course. So on the first down play, it was about a 4-yard gain or so, and we'll have 2nd down and 6 coming up next for the Packers. 2nd and 6, shotgun formation. Love looking to throw, looking to the left. Christian Watson, who has just been recently here, and they are 1 yard short of the line to gain. So the Packers, 3rd and 1 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 3rd and 1, 13:54 on the clock. Shotgun formation, Love, and of course Jacobs in the backfield and shotgun. Trips to the left, but now they send Watson to the right. Love looking to the left, and it's incomplete. Romeo Doubs, the intended receiver, and Green Bay is probably going to punt this ball away. So 4th and 1, Green Bay with a decision to make. And what are they going to make? What will they make? They're at their own 29. Love gets some pressure there. Double coverage from Doubs. Maybe he should have caught that. A little bit out there, but I don't know. All right, Whalen out to punt the ball away. Daniel Whalen, which is a Siren brand, but he's going to boot it away, and that's going to go far, all the way to the 15, and he's going to return it from the 15 to the 20. Aaron Rodgers comes out onto the field. It was a little bit past the 20 right there. And we're going to go ahead and switch possession here. Steelers with the ball now. And those are some interesting uniforms. Packers. Aaron Rodgers, first snap against the Green Bay Packers. We're right here, and it's going to be a handoff to Jaylen Warren, who's going to bounce outside and all the way to the 24-yard line, around the 24-yard line. I did not know Jaylen Warren played for Oklahoma State. Wow, that's surprising. Roderick Jones. Nice hair. Mason McCormick. 2nd and 7. And here they are moving into formation. It's going to be a single back formation for the Steelers. And Darnell Washington moves from the left to the right as it's going to be play action. Rodgers looking to throw. And he's going to toss one to the lineman. That is a lineman. And he's going to get out to the 27. Third down coming up. Kind of a funny little play there. they Rodgers throws it to a lineman, Anderson, it looks like his name is. And Anderson, the big boy, 74. That was a funny play. 3rd and 3 though coming up for the not the Packers. Jeez, I'm so used to Rodgers playing for the Packers that I said that, but 3rd and 3. Empty set. 3 receivers to the right. Rodgers looking to the right, and he's going to sling one downfield, and it's caught wide open. And that is Roman Wilson. And I don't know where he's at on the field, but it was a big play here. Rodgers rolls out. He rolled out to the right, and Roman Wilson he sort of gets lost in coverage there. And yeah, it's right at the 30. And wow, a gain of 45 yards. And we got 1st and 10 here at the 29 or the 28. Rodgers tosses it out to Warren. Warren bouncing around, and he's going to get to the 24. So the Steelers with a big play. That was a fun little play that they did there. I like that. Rodgers doing his vintage stuff. Just slinging that ball, man. It is awesome. All right. 2nd and 5. Rodgers under center. Jalen Warren in the backfield, and it's going to be a play action. Free rusher. DK Metcalf gets the catch, gets a yard, flag on the play. And there was a free rusher that was right in Rodgers' face. He had to get rid of it quick there. We'll see what's happening here. There is a flag, some laundry on the field. Sean Hockley, pass interference in the offense. So 10 yards. Moves them back to the... Wow, that moves them all the way back to the 34. So 34-yard line now. 2nd and 15. Which way? What? Second and 15. 10 minutes on the clock. Shotgun formation. Warren in the backfield with Rodgers. Rodgers looking to the right to Warren. And Warren gets brought down right at the line. So no gain on the play. 3rd down coming up for the Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers football team. The Iron Curtain. I feel like I have to talk like that with those uniforms on. Jeez. Let's see Micah Parsons here trying to... Oh, wow, he was getting pretty punked there. But that was a great open field tackle by number 56 of the Packers. And that's going to be Cooper. Who is that? Man, I got to freshen up on my rosters. 3rd and 15 coming up. It's 5 seconds on the play clock. Empty set. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 15. He's stepping up in the pocket. Gets eaten. Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons was right behind him. And that's going to be like a loss of back at the 38. That's going to make a hard field goal for... It's going to make it for an interesting field goal. For Brent. That's a 55-yarder here. Makes it a lot tougher. 56 yards. Boswell boots it up, and it is good. So a field goal. And Pittsburgh will kick off now. So let's go ahead and turn off the ball. So 3-0. Interesting first drive for both teams. Packers got a 3 and out. I think it was a 3 and out at least. I'm pretty sure it was. And the Steelers had a big play. Couldn't capitalize with a touchdown though. So instead, they had to settle for a field goal, which was a 56-yarder from Chris Boswell. That was a pretty freaking good kick, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was pretty awesome. So, well, the Steelers. Oh my goodness. So, interesting start to this game so far. We've gotten 2 drives down. 2 drives down. Two drives down. Probably lots of drives to go as well. All right. I wonder what that sounds like. I bet that sounds absolutely horrible. This is so much fun. I just love what I've made of the OPN. I've been trying to do this. I have to have interaction constantly. I have to be moving the ball just constantly, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this, honestly. This is so much fun to me. I need to get a partner, a co-partner, like a color commentator or something, because I have to talk a lot to do this. I need somebody sitting next to me who's able to give insight on information. I'm sure I can find somebody to do it. I just need a color commentator for sure. There's our Rodgers as we're getting ready to kick things back off. Boswell kicking it off to the Packers. And he's going to return it from the 3-yard line. Xavion Williams. And Williams taking it all the way to the 34. Round the 34. Between the 34 and 35. Sort of. All right. So, Green Bay. The Ohio State University. Darren Harmon, Oregon. Oh, Cole Holcomb looks interesting. Joey Porter Jr. Of course, Joey Porter, the former Pittsburgh Steeler. Big play Slay. Former Lion. I'm a Lions fan if you guys weren't. That's what OPN stands for. One Pride Network. One Pride Nation is what it used to stand for, but I changed it to Network. And that's going to be a toss out to Jacobs. And Jacobs will gain about 4 to the 37-yard line. And Jacobs is still dealing with that lingering injury. 8 touchdowns this season in 2025, which is pretty freaking good. And a 2nd and 7 here, so about like a 3-yard gain there. 2nd and 7. A single back formation. Jacobs in the backfield. And they just brought Tucker Kraft as the fullback in the position. And I formation now. Play action. Love looking to throw, and it's wide open to Romeo Doubs all the way to the 40-yard line. Romeo Doubs with that thing on his head. Packers move into Steelers territory with that play. So a pretty big play there from the Packers. All right, 24-yard gain on that play. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Love hands it off to Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs falls forward to the 35-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. 5 or so. 6:55 left on the first quarter clock. There's Micah Parsons doing homework on his iPad, or just drawing something. And there's a picture of Heinz Field or Acusure Stadium, whatever one you call it. I'm sure a lot of people still call it Heinz Field, so that's what I will do. 2nd and 5 here, shotgun formation. And looks like Jacobs is still in the backfield. Looks like a false start, but Jordan Love is going to get a quick pass to Romeo Doubs for a first down between the 30 and 29, and that's going to be a first down Green Bay. So first down Green Bay, and looks like they're going a little bit fast here. Maybe a little bit of, not tempo, I wouldn't call it, but a little bit of urgency. Nope, they're huddling up. And there's Love. Jacobs is still in as well. Just saying that. I'm going to keep saying that a lot tonight. Because they're, okay, empty set here for Love, and trips to the right. Oh, no, it's not. It's a shotgun formation here. Love's going to toss a quick out to Malik Heath. Malik Heath breaks forward for another first down. Looks like it's in the red zone to the 18-yard line. 3rd catch of the season for Malik Heath. And that was just a great play. I mean, just not even like Darius Slay misses the tackle. And make sure to check that. He might have stepped out. Let's see here. Now he's in. Oh, he stepped out right there, but I got to the 21. Shotgun formation. Love tossing it out to Tucker Kraft. Kraft pushing forward for the touchdown. And that's a touchdown, Green Bay. All right. So Packers take the lead. So the Packers score with Tucker Kraft. Just a great play right there. I mean, TJ Watt almost knocks it down. Tucker Kraft, and I can hear a Go Pack code Trant. Brandon McManus here to make this a 4-point game, and he's gonna. Tried and true. 7-3 is our score. National Tight Ends Day. Tucker Kraft gets his pay dirt. And I'm going to take a quick break. So you guys get to see the break screen. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. But the game is not back. I guess I'll do this after every commercial so we know when commercials are on. Looks like it's in like some sort of... Who knew? Alright, the game is back. Wave that terrible towel. Kickoff is away, and it's going to go into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Ball to the 35-yard line. That's going to be Steelers' ball. Steelers. All right. There's Jeff Halfley, the Halfley trying coordinator. Rodgers, I formation on 1st and 10. Interesting call there from the Steelers. And it's going to be a run to Warren up the middle, and is going to fight forward for about 2 yards or so. And a second down coming up for the Steelers. So second down, that was an I formation look, right up the middle. Up the gut with Warren, only yielded 2 yards. So they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Or just keep going to the well. Which one do you do? I don't know. 2nd and 8, shotgun formation. Freiermuth in motion. And he's going to throw it out to Freiermuth to the left. A flag on the play. It might have been an illegal shift, or I don't think Muth ever got set. But for now, it's going to be about a few yards on the play. And legal shift. 88 did not get set before. And that's going to bring him back about 5 yards. Yeah, so Freiermuth did not get set. So it's 2nd and 13 now. From the 32 or so. 2nd and 13. Rodgers looking to the left, and it's going to be intercepted nearly. Rashawn, that's not Rashawn Gary, that's Cooper again. Edgerrin Cooper, that's who that is. I thought I knew him. But it's going to be 3rd and 13 instead. Bad, errant throw on that play, and that could have been dangerous. Edgerrin Cooper, that's who it is. Jeez, I've been thinking. Edgerrin Cooper nearly grabs that. That intended receiver is... Who is that, man? 3rd and 13, shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Rodgers looking to throw to the right. Is going to get it to Freiermuth to the 39 or so. And it's going to be 4th down. So punt coming up for the Steelers. Cortlis Waitman will be coming out. Cortlis? How do you say his name? Cortland Waitman? Cortis Diaz? And that's going to be Keyshawn Nixon's going to be back there. Waitman got to boot this one away, and he does. And it's going to go back. Nixon muffs the punt, but there's a Packer there to grab it. Nixon nearly messes it up. Nearly. But 39. And let's see that there again. Oh. That was close. Nearly muffed it, but the Green Bay Packers fall on it. Unlucky. Unlucky for the Packers. 7-3. So, commercial break. So that was unfortunate for them. The Steelers could have had a big play right there, but instead it's just gonna. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? All right, Packers are back. Oh, freak! The game's back, and it's going to be freaking. Why is it paused? Frick off, dude. Hold on a second. My second down, but freaking, I didn't see what happened. I accidentally messed up. All right, 2nd and 2. So it was a few yards there. 2nd and 2. It's going to be a run up the middle. And he's going to get close to the 30 there. Looks like they're going to give him the first. First down, Green Bay. So I missed that one play. I didn't see what happened because my thing paused. I don't know why. So 2 minutes 04. Time just ticked to 2 minutes. 1st and 10. Love looking to throw. Throwing it out to Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft moving forward. He's going to keep going. He's going all the way to the 40 of the opposite side of the field to the 39. Tucker Kraft. And he's doing some crazy stuff on tight ends day. The Steelers defense is starting to look really exposed out there on the sides, because Tucker Kraft has been rolling tonight. And look at him. Look at that idiot. I hate him. I'm a Lions fan. All right, I'm rooting for the freaking Steelers here. Okay. Tucker Kraft catching his thing, and that's going to be the first time out from the Packers, they're going to call a timeout. So that's the wrong one. Go Tuck. So, 1st and 10 from the 39. And it's going to be a run to Savion Williams, just an inside run, and he's going to get about a yard or two. All right. So, 2nd and 9 for the Packers. Love looking to throw, throwing it out to Golden. Matthew Golden. Marcus Golden? Nothing. Maybe a loss on the play. 3rd and long for the Pack. And it looks like it's going to be the end of the first here. So the end of the first. It's going to be the second now. Second quarter. We'll just say it's second. And we are at break. So still 7-3. So into the first quarter. And into the second. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Already. A science eating. All right, here we go. We're back. Start of the second. So I forgot to flip the field. Steelers bringing the heat on 3rd and 10. It's going to be dropped by Dobbs. So 58-yard field goal coming up for Brandon McManus. So a 58-yard field goal. 61 yards is his longest field goal. 57, and he's going to boot it up here at Heinz Field, and it's no good. It's short. So the Steelers will take over. Wow. Wow. So 1st and 10. And Steelers will get good field position. Their own 47. And Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers rolling to the left. Going to toss it out to DK Metcalf. And it gets about 48 yards of the other side of the field. It's going to be about 48 of that side. Okay. All right. It was the 48 of their side of the field, and it's going to be a run to Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell's going to gain a lot on that play. I'm not sure where exactly they were, but Kenneth Gainwell with a big run. First and 10, single back formation, Gainwell in the backfield. Rodgers having an alert, tapping his helmet. Quay Walker's trying to signal to his defense. And it's going to be a fake, pump fake, and a toss out to Gainwell to the left. And it's going to be maybe a loss, no gain on the play. Second quarter, of course. There's Rodgers looking pretty upset. He did an alert there, and it didn't not really pay off, to be honest, but 40-yard line, Gainwell with another run on 2nd and 11. Gainwell fighting forward to the 30, 32, 33. Third down coming up for the Steelers. So third and short here. 3rd and manageable. And they're going to go hurry up here. 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. 3 receivers on the right. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers looking to the right. He's going to look to the left now, and Metcalf is wide. Oh, he drops it. Not wide open. Corey Valentine on the coverage. Metcalf sort of just drops it. 4th down coming up. Corey Valentine. Metcalf. Just a good play by Valentine. Jeez. Yep, that was a great play by Corey Valentine. Rodgers is freaking out about something. Boswell getting ready to kick here. 50 yards. Nails it. Tried and true, and it's 6-7. It's 7-6. So back to the 35. Sorry about that. 7-6 is our score. Just had to happen. Had to happen, didn't it? Can't have a single game go our way. Just have to have a 6-7. 6-7. It's just what it is. Sorry about it. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Okay, the rules make me. I don't make the rules. The rules are right here. Sunday Night Football has been fun tonight. Sunday Night Football has been pretty fun. And we'll see what's going on here. Hey. All right, I hope you guys like the I actually made these logos. I made the logos look more metallic. I think it looks cool. I think it looks awesome. Looks very good. Let's get some stats here, shall we? Let's get some stats up in here. Yeah, Brian Kelly lost. Brian Kelly is going to be not there no more at LSU. I don't know, it's kind of completely off. Jordan Love with 100 yards, 104 yards, 8 for 10, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Rodgers 5 for 7, 59 yards. Rodgers has been sacked once tonight. Josh Jacobs with 3 carries for 12 yards. 26 yards for Steelers. Roman Wilson with that big 45-yard catch is the most. Tucker Kraft has 2 receptions, 49 yards, 1 touchdown. Leading receiver, Roman Wilson, leading receiver for their team. And only a 1-point game as we're back here. Kick is off, and it's going to be caught at the 4-yard line, returned here by Bo Melton. Melton. Around the 25 yards, so pretty standard if where it would be usually. TJ Watt. First and 10 here. First and 10 here. For the Steelers. Oh, no, not the Packers. What the heck am I talking about? First and 10. It's going to be a look. Love is going to toss one deep here, and that's pass interference. Wow. Okay. Maybe the feet tangle. Joey Porter Jr. And there's a hurt Steeler on the play as well. 2nd and 10, though. I don't know if that might have been pass interference. No, great no call. Great no call. See, at first I thought that was pass interference, but after that replay, that's a great no call from the ref there. They are usually tempted, and somebody is hurt, so they're gonna step away, and so will we. I mean, I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna go away from the scoreboard. Somebody was hurt on the play. It was a Steelers tackle. It looked like to be, and yeah. So that was an interesting play. I thought it might have been pass interference at first, but after seeing the replay, that's not pass interference. So close, but no, that's a good no call. Glad they didn't call that, because I would have been mad if I saw the replay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh, let's get some more stats here, though. So, Jordan Love, 8 for 11, 104, 9 yards per attempt, per completion. Hasn't been sacked yet at all. Let's check out the team stats, of course. 6 first downs to the Packers, to the Steelers 2. Third down, Packers are 0 for 2, Steelers are 1 for 4. The time of possession is pretty even, I'd say. 3 penalties total tonight. Packers are leading in yards total with 120, it looks like. They just updated it. Oh, okay. Packers are back. And the 26-yard line, it looks like. And 2nd and 10 is going to be about a 1-yard gain or so. So third down and long coming up once again for the Green Bay Packers. So just inching forward here. 3rd and 9 coming up. I said the same thing as Mike Tirico. 3rd and 9 coming up. Shotgun formation here. Trips to the left for the Packers. Love looking to throw. Looking down the middle. Love gets hit while he was throwing. There's a flag on the play. So Love gets hit. And the flags come out after the hit. They're going to talk about it. So it looks like Jordan Love, 15-yard penalty if it is a roughing the passer. Looks like they both kind of tag teamed him. Let's see what Ed Hockley says. There is no roughing the passer. Illegal hands of the face, declined 4th down. So, wow. So they pick up the flag, Ed Hockley. Oh, Sean Hockley, not Ed Hockley. That is the hands of the face. And then Watt gets blocked into the back of Jordan Love. So they pick up the flag. Great job, referees. Man, they're doing good tonight. They're doing good in this game today. I will say that. I'll give them some credit where credit is due. So, Whalen out to punt. Daniel Whalen is whaling this ball downfield. We'll see it right here. All right. And he'll boot it. That sounded crispy. And that's going to fly down. Fielded at the 20. He's going to run it to the 34. 35, 34. Whichever one you want to really, whichever one floats your boat, really. The Steelers get the ball back. Now it looks like we're going to get a quick ad here, which I'm not even going to switch to the other one. So second quarter, 11:06 left of the first half of this game. There's TJ Watt, doing his little drawing on his drawing board, on his little etch-a-sketch. 1st and 10 coming up for the Steelers. There's Micah Parsons, doing Micah Parsons things. 1st and 10, shotgun, fake to Jalen Warren, lowering to the right. Rodgers tossing it out to Ben Skoranek, it looks like. Ben Skoranek. 15 yards on the play. And it's around I don't know exactly where we're at here. And that's a big play from Skoranek. Yep, I was sort of right. So at the 49 of their own side of the field, a turbo set and Warren running to the 50. And they corral him at the 50, Warren. So midfield for there's Arthur Smith, the off-O coordinator. Or coordinator. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course. Pittsburgh Steelers. 2nd and 8 coming up. That was a 2-yard gain on that last play, by the way. 2nd and 8. Rodgers, shotgun formation. Rodgers looking. Rodgers rolling to the right once again. Rashawn Gary is chasing him, and Rodgers just tosses it away. Tosses it right to a Packers coach. And that will be 3rd and 8 coming up. And Rodgers is having a little hee ha ha about it. Wooden, of course, and of course Rashawn Gary was on the pursuit of Rodgers, and he gets the ball out before they can kill him. So 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd and 8. Rodgers in the shotgun formation. With, it looks like Kenneth Gainwell, he motions him out. So empty set now, trips to the left. Rodgers looking to the left, steps up in the pocket, tosses one down, and it's knocked away. Williams, number 33, Evan Williams knocks it away. Flag on the play, though. So, and they're motioning holding on the defense. Holding defense. Number 25. That's a 10-yard penalty. So that's to the 40 now. Keyshawn Nixon, the hold. Let's see it here. He grabs him right there. I would say that's sort of ticky-tacky, but that's a DK Metcalf. Had nothing to do with the actual part of the play. A great play by number 33 there, Williams. But it does not matter. And it's only a 5-yard penalty. And Jalen Warren's going to take it to the 39. Or the 41, rather. Jalen Warren with a hard run there to the 41, just short of the line to gain at the 40. Sorry, defensive holding is only a 5-yard penalty. I didn't realize. 2nd and 1 coming up. 9 minutes on the clock. Single back. Rodgers tosses it out to Warren. Warren fighting forward to the 30-yard line. To the 30. To the 31. Sorry, I'm getting the yardage sometimes wrong. It's at the 30-yard line here. 1st and 10. Single back formation. Warren in the backfield. Wilson in motion. It's going to be a run, and it's going to be brought down in the backfield. 5-yard loss. Ooh. Enoch Barre. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Enoch Barre. What a play by him, though. Remember, 55. It looks like it was about 3-yard loss. They do call it a 5-yard loss. So back to the 35. Play action. Rodgers, 2nd and 15. Going to get a screen to Gainwell. Going to get about 2 yards or so. Just about a yard. So looks like Steelers are going to have a very long 3rd and 14 here. And let's see what they cook up here on a 3rd and very long. There's a shot of Tomlin, Mike Tomlin. Two seconds and snap, looking to throw, empty set. Rodgers throws it to Jonnu Smith. Going to get to the 24-yard line, just a few yards short the line of game. And here comes the boss. He's the boss. So from the left hash here, the boss is going to make this kick. Well, maybe not make it. And it's going to be a whistle. Boswell hits it anyway, and it goes through, but it's not going to matter. False start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 yards. Backed up. Hayward was the one who jumped. And Boswell going to kick this one here. So this one from the 30 or so. 48-yard field goal for the Boz. He's got this, right? Hold, kick, and it is true. And that means they are now in the lead. And here we go. So Steelers, 3 field goals has them in the lead. Well. Interesting. I'm gonna have to head out. I am a head out. All right. All right. So, getting ready to kick it back to the Green Bay Packers. Boswell boots it away. And it's going to be returned at the 6, fielded at the 6. Williams going to bring it out to the probably 33. That's where the Packers will take over with the ball. So Packers, 2 timeouts for them as well. Jordan Love, 8 for 12, 104. Touchdown, of course, to Tucker Kraft. The only touchdown of the game so far. First and 10, single back formation here. Straight drop back for Jordan Love. Love tossing it out to a tight end. That's Fitzpatrick. And going to get about to the 36 or so. So second down coming up. Second and 6 coming up for the Packs. Second and 6, about a 4-yard gain there to the 46 or 47. Second and 6. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Love doing some killing. That's going to be a run right up the middle to Jacobs. And he gets about to the 41-yard line, so third down still. But third down and 2 or 3. Third down, trying to get hype. Rodgers doing some, don't know what he's doing right there on the bench, but third and 3 coming up. So third and 3. Third 3. Love looking to throw. Love. And it looks like it was bobbled. Incomplete. Tucker Kraft could not hold on. So fourth down coming up. And it looks like the Green Bay Packers might have to punt this. Should have been a catch. Kraft just couldn't corral it. And now here comes Daniel Whalen. Very busy guy tonight for the Packers. Packers. I don't know why I said it like that. 4:13 on the clock, so the Steelers will have a 4-minute offense here. 4-minute drill. That's plenty of time to score a touchdown, I would assume. Whalen boots it away. All the way back. Fair caught at the 16-yard line. So the Steelers will take over at the 16. All right. Yeah. There's no one key to game day victory, except for pooping your pants. Oh, all right. For king and country. All right, looks like we're coming back to see the Steelers, and it's going to be a toss out to Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren fighting forward. Pass to the, looks like it's to the 35, 36 yard line or so. So a toss out to the left. Jaylen Warren, just a big old wall of guys there. Takes it pretty far there. So good for Jaylen Warren, getting some good reps in. That's about the 36 or 37. Second and inches. Jaylen Warren's going to get another toss out to the left, and Jaylen Warren bulldozing a man. Gets the big run there. Looks like it was to the 46 or so. Round to the 46-yard line. Jaylen Warren bulldozes a man. Number 20 on the Packers gets a big shot there. And I was a little far on the spot. 1st and 10, though. 2 seconds. Rodgers turbo sets it again. 19. Calvin Austin. 8 yards. Round the 50-yard line here for the Steelers. So getting close to the 2-minute warning here. A 49. That's going to be a run to Kenneth Gainwell to the right. Kenneth Gainwell breaking free. And big run there for Kenneth Gainwell. And that's going to be a 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning here. 9-7. Rodgers crying on the screen. Though, you know, he wasn't doing that earlier. He was just, all right, back to the commercials. A lot of commercials here. It's at the 37, so I'm going to adjust that real quick. I'm pretty much on the 37. 37's right here. There it is. Okay. So 9-7. Packers haven't been doing much. Not a lot of. I don't think there's any turnovers tonight. I mean, we've gotten close like once or twice, but no turnovers. So good from them. I want you. Show me the way. Finally back from commercial here. First and 10. The 37. And Kenneth Gainwell is going to get the run up the middle. Only about 2 yards to the 35-yard line. As second down. Second down and 9. Rodgers tossing it out to Calvin Austin, who drops it. Incomplete. Third down and 9. Wow, 9 different players for 9 completions and 9 different players. 52-yard field goal from where they sit right now. 52, so third and 9 coming up. It's actually around 53. They're a little bit further back than I thought. So third and 9. Late snap. Rodgers chucking it out there. That's definitely a face guard. Yep. Keyshawn Nixon on the coverage. Face guard's Calvin Austin. And this is going to be a considerable jump here in yardage. So 122, and Matt LaFleur looking on with disappointment. Here comes Hockley. First down at the spot. So a big penalty. I think it takes him all the way to the 30. So big penalty there for the Green Bay Packers, who face guarded, which, well, yeah, it was a face guard. Let's be real, guys. Come on. Takes him all the way to the 25. 15. Jeez. And Jalen Warren takes it in. Takes it to the 11 or the 10. 1:11 ticking off the clock. So Steelers are getting in. They're in the red zone now. So second and 7, single back formation, Warren in the backfield, 53 seconds. The clock is still running. All 3 timeouts for the Steelers still. Washington in motion as it's going to be a play action. Rodgers rolling to the right. Rodgers throws it to Metcalf, who gets to the 2-yard line. So right on the doorstep. They're within the 5 now. To the 2-yard line. Steelers within striking distance. And is the clock still running, or did they call a timeout? All right. No timeouts. 37 seconds. Looks like he ran out of bounds. First and goal. Single back formation. Rodgers looking to throw. A little bit of a fade to Metcalf. And that's a touchdown, Steelers. Metcalf with the catch. Steelers get the touchdown. So right now it's 15-7. Metcalf, just a little bit of a slant route. Perfectly timed there from Metcalf. Perfectly timed from Rodgers. Straight drop back. Just tosses it to Metcalf out to the right. That's a touchdown for the Steelers. 34 seconds. The Boz to make this a 16-7. And he knocks it through. So Steelers lead by 9. after the big touchdown there. What a play. What a drive from the Steelers, too. That big face guard penalty cost them. And it is now 16-7. Steelers up. Things are getting interesting here. The Packers do have 2 timeouts, so get ready for the workday. All right. All right. Kickoff is away. And it's going to be into the end zone. Ball comes out to the 35 for the Packers. So Ukawale or whoever that. So 96 for the Steelers is out for the game with an injury. The guy who got hurt, we had to took a break for him earlier. Oh no. Yeah, so I thought it landed in the landing zone. So it's at the 20. Shotgun formation. Love gets the snap, looking to throw. Love has some pressure, gets it to Jacobs for a screen. Jacobs going to take it to the 29. Pick up a 9 on the play. And second down with 27 seconds and 2 timeouts. Pittsburgh still has all 3. Second and 2 on the play. All right, here, let's see. Second and 2. 3 on the play clock. Love snaps it with 1. Love drops back. He's looking to throw, and it's caught to Christian Watson. And let's see. They're going to call the clock. The clock is running. That was to the around the 47 or so. Watson catches the ball. That looks like a catch to me. And the clock was running, so Green Bay calls their second timeout. So Green Bay uses their second timeout of the game. 18 seconds on the clock for Green Bay. They're close to getting in field goal range. Can make this a 6-point game. First down and 10. Shotgun formation. Golden in motion. Love looking to throw. Watt right there. Just dumps it off to Josh Jacobs. Flag on the play. Gain of a yard or so. Not past the 50 yet. 12 seconds on the clock. Flag down. Laundry on the field. Laundry on the field. Sean Hockley doing a little bit of a dodging. TJ Watt with a 15-yard penalty. So that's going to put them on the 36, which will put them in field goal range. So Packers in field goal range after the TJ Watt face mask call. 54-yard field goal from here. 36-yard line. First down, shotgun formation. 2 receivers on each side, 1 in the backfield. Not Rogers. Love throws it to Heath. 26-yard line. 45-yard field goal for Brandon McManus with 2 seconds left. And that's going to be the final timeout for the Green Bay Packers. Brandon McManus trotting on to the field to make this a 6-point game. Only a touchdown. This is a 2-possession game. We'll make it a 1 possession. So we'll see what happens here. All right. 44 from the right hash. Snap, hold, and he shanks it. Wide left. Wow. And that will be halftime. Wow. So it is halftime now. So 16-7 at halftime. Missed field goal. It's going to really put them in a bad situation. All right. Brandon McManus wide left. So 16-7 will be the score going to half. I'm going to take a quick break for halftime, and I'll be back in a little bit. Oh. We got a little bit of a... Just put it down here then. There we go. Fixed. Good as new. Frick. I've missed. Oh, frick, dude. Frick. I've completely missed something. I did not realize somebody's hurt too. I didn't realize the game was back, and I almost freaking Pat Fryermuth is down. Jeez, what happened? Pat Fryermuth, 3rd and 8. At the 30-yard line here for Steelers, who got the ball first. 3rd and 8. Offsides, it looks like. Roger slinging it. Incomplete. Roman Wilson. That was offsides for sure. Incomplete. Rodgers looking for the flag. Offsides, they didn't call it. Wow. Wow, that is so offsides. That is offsides. No flag. They're talking about it. I don't know if this is even allowed to throw the flag after. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That's not a, I was singing the praises of the refs earlier, but that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Courtless Waitman is going to boot one away here after that horrible referee debacle. And as Romeo Dobbs, flag is down, and it's going to be around the 31. Yeah, the fans are still booing it. Holding on the receiving team. So holding on Javon Bullard, yeah, definitely. Wow, wow, wow. So bad call there. And it's not halftime anymore. So sorry about the missing of a play here. 1st and 10 at the 10. 10-yard line. Josh Jacobs going to get stopped at the 10. So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Gosh, I can't believe I freaking did it. How many plays did I even miss? Second and 10 coming up. Single back formation, Jordan Love under center. It's going to be play action. Love rolling to the left. Alex Highsmith in his face. He's going to get it to his tight end. And that's going to be 5-yard gain on the play, about the 15-yard line. Musgrave on the catch there. 13:06 and ticking. Still can't believe that horrible freaking debacle. 3rd and 5 coming up. Yardage to gain is at the 20. They are at the 15 as they sit. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right. 5 seconds. Love looking to throw. And he gets hit while he was thrown. And he caught by Tucker Kraft. All the way to the 50, to the 40. To the 30. To the 26-yard line. What a stupid play that was. 59 yards on the play. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Jordan Love gets hit by Patrick Queen here. Ball floats up in the air. I don't know what I don't know what Elliott was doing. Is that Deshaun Elliott, former Lion? Just absolutely steps away on delay for him. Just like, oh yeah, here, catch it there. And Tucker Kraft grabs it and runs. What a stupid play. That was the longest play of Tucker Kraft's career. And it was on the most goofiest play ever. Somebody's down. Tucker Kraft sucking in air. Deshaun Elliott is down after the play as well. All right. Well. What a stupid play. All right. I got myself a soda. I got myself a Minnesota. That's my headset, if you guys were wondering. Welcome to Fabulous. Deshaun Elliott hurt on the play. Deshaun Elliott, the guy who let him catch it, gets trapped on the play. Ooh. His leg made a weird little motion there. Instead, we got 1st and 10 here. Josh Jacobs fights forward to the 20-yard line. So, Sean Elliott got carried off the field. And it is 2nd down and probably 4, I'd say. Second and 4. Single back formation. Jacobs the back in question. And it's going to be a run to Josh Jacobs, fighting forward to the 19-yard line. Gain of a yard on the play. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3rd down and 3 coming up, rather. Terrell Austin, the defensive coordinator, not probably happy with Deshaun Elliott, even though he got hurt. 3rd and 2 coming up. Shotgun formation. Jacobs the back, trips to the left. And it's going to be a run to Josh Jacobs, who gets short of the line to gain about a yard. Yard short. Going for it. Matt LaFleur not hesitating here. Lego man calling a play here. 4th and 1. So here we go. 4th and 1. 10-24. Let's see what we got. Shotgun formation on 4th and 1. And it's going to be a play action. Tucker Kraft with a catch and a 1st down easy to the 10-yard line. And Tucker Kraft, just again, Packers are attacking that edge. Just a straight up bubble screen to Tucker Kraft. Just like a flat route, really. I don't know what that would be called. Tucker Kraft, just a great little RPO action there. Tucker Kraft doing a little fancy thing there. Shotgun formation on this 1st and goal. I love a free rusher. That was TJ Watt. Tucker Kraft with another screen. Gets 8. Gain of 8. Not gain of 8. To the 8-yard line. And TJ Watt got a big hit on Jordan Love there. Jordan Love looked for the flag there. Didn't get it. 2nd and goal, though. At the 9-yard line, between the 8 and 9, Williams in motion. Throws it out to Williams. As Love throws it out to Williams. And Williams gets the touchdown easy. Just an easy touchdown for him. That looked too easy for him. Just a little bit of a same play, just attacking those edges. Just a little bit of just a straight up outside throw. Williams gets the thing. Here comes the extra point from McManus. McManus knocks it through. At the 35 now. So 16-14 now the score. Well, interesting things happening here. 16-14 here on this Sunday night. All right. We're back. Steelers about to receive the ball. .8:48 on the clock. As McManus will kick this one back to the Steelers. And he boots it through. Not boots it through. Oh! Runs into each other. And not a lot of room. Keyshawn Williams. A lot of Williams here. Looks like it was around the 20-yard line. So the Steelers get the ball. But not a very... Steelers are starting to sort of fall apart. I don't know what they're doing. They're sort of letting a lot of things happen. The controversial call for the... I think... Looks like the 23-yard line, actually. Is this going to be a run? Jalen Warren runs to the 26-yard line on first down. Second down. Second down coming up. Selamalu is out. So new left guard, Anderson, the guy who caught the pass. Yeah, he caught a first pass too, but 2nd and 6 coming up. 2nd and 6, 8:06 on the clock. Rodgers looking to throw to Metcalf. Metcalf wide open all the way down to the 50-yard line. Big play. Metcalf, just a straight route. Rodgers threw it fast to him. So Rodgers, quick pass. Quay Walker wasn't there to cover. He was the only guy near him. Metcalf just breaks off a big old run. So big play for the Steelers all the way to their own, to the Packers 49. Johnny Smith in motion, shotgun formation, high snap, fake pass, and then he just tosses it to him. Fake toss. And Jalen Warren with a big bull rush right there and a big hit on number 33, the guy who made the play earlier, down to the 39-yard line or so. Jalen Warren with a big hit right here, laying the wood. Round to the 39, it looks like. Kaboom! Looks like it was a little further, around the 38. They mark him at the 38. And the Steelers getting closer and closer. 1st and 10. Darnell Washington, big man in motion. Rodgers fake, pump fake, and Rodgers gets sacked, and he lost the ball. The ball is lost. Rodgers doesn't have the ball anymore. Rodgers is jawing at his line. And it is a Packers ball. I don't know. That's an incomplete pass. So we're going to get an official review here. That's a pass. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass, and they're going to look at it here. Rodgers throws the ball to the ground very slightly, and there is some jawing happening here. And some jawing on the field. The refs are having to separate the sides, and is there going to be a review here? And they're telling him... They're gonna review this for sure. I mean, that's an incomplete pass for sure. And that is what it's called. So the fumble is negated. That was a very smart play by Rodgers just to throw the ball to the ground. That's what Rodgers was freaking out about. I understand now. So 6:21 on the clock, 2nd and 10 now. So Rodgers throws the ball to the dirt, and yeah, they called it that. So Steelers retain possession. Incomplete pass from Rodgers. Really hard to see from the live angle here. So we got 2nd and 10 here. So back to the 38. Rodgers tosses it to Calvin Austin. Austin corrals it after a while of it bobbling in the air. No gain on the play. Maybe a half a yard or so, but 3rd down coming up. Rodgers tosses it out to Calvin Austin. Austin bobbles it for a little bit there and then corrals it. No gain on the play. No gain at all. 3rd and 10. Third and 10 after the play. Trips to the right. Rodgers calls a timeout. So Rodgers calls the first timeout for the Steelers. Third and 10. Third and 10. Empty set here. Trips to the right. 5 seconds on the play clock. Rodgers looking to the left. Throws it out. Incomplete. Overthrew Metcalf. Don't know how you do that. And the Boz coming out to kick his 4th field goal of the game. Corey Valentine with a coverage there. Let's see what this is here. More of an overthrow than coverage itself. Did have Metcalf covered pretty well, but it was just a little bit of overthrew there. So Boz gonna 56-yard field goal. Boswell automatic. So Chris Boswell is he's just automatic. All right. So 19-14 is the score. And I have to go pee. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, hokey pokey. All right. Mike McCarthy. Oh! Mike McCarthy's in the house. Pittsburgh guy, of course. And, you know, Packers guy. So Boswell here. And he's going to boot it to the 4-yard line. And here comes Williams returning it here. Williams will go to the 23-yard line or so. .22-yard line, rather. But here we go. Darius Slay, Jalen Ramsey. Not talk about Darius Slay. Joey Porter Jr., of course. They got some good guys out there. 1st and 10 coming up. And this is Packers ball. So, single back formation on 1st and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Tucker Kraft in motion. No, that's not Tucker Kraft. That's Musgrave. And Love straight drop back. In trouble. Throwing it to his running back. That is Wilson, number 23. And that's a first down. It's about to the 33 or so. Jordan Love, 241 yards tonight. Slinging the ball. Slinging it. I don't know why I said slinging it. First and 10 for the Packers at the 36-yard line. It's going to be a run to Wilson after the guy who caught the pass, and he's going to get it to the 40. It's about a 4 more yards. And Deshaun Elliott is going to be out for the game. So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. 19-14 is the score. Shotgun formation. It's going to send a man in motion. It's going to be Williams in motion, and he's going to toss it out to Williams. Williams, it's the first down. Looks like it was to the 46, just past the 46. 1st and 10 coming up. 3:38 on the clock for this third quarter. Let's see what. Yeah, just a quick pass out there. Heath runs it out. So the 46, 47, it looks like. 1st and 10, single back formation. Wilson in the backfield. It's going to be a run up to Wilson, up the gut to the 47-yard line of the opposite side of the field. So 5-yard gain. 2nd down and probably 5. So, 2nd down and 4. 2:39. Tucker Kraft out wide. Love looking to Golden. And Golden gonna get 43. And that's a first down, Green Bay. So Green Bay moving the ball. Now they've been on the Steelers side. 12 straight completions for Jordan Love, highest of his career. 1st and 10. Not Roger. Freaking jeez. Love in the shotgun. Love tossing it out to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs going to fall forward to the 41. And 2nd down coming up for the Packers. Let's toss it out to Jalen Ramsey. Guy made a tackle. He's 31 years old. 3-time All-Pro. Jalen Ramsey is a very good player. 2nd and 8. Watson in motion. It's going to be a run to Jacobs, who's going to fall to the 40 and no more. TJ Watt, maybe a gain of a yard or a half. Under a minute left of this 3rd quarter here. TJ Watt, that's a great freaking play. 3rd and 7 coming up. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. 3rd and 7. 37 seconds on the clock. Love rolling to the right. Chucks it up, and it's complete to Christian Watson. Flag down on the play. But for now, Christian Watson, we're going to hold off to see what the flag is. But Watson with a big play. And let's see what the call is here. Holding on the defense. 1st down, Packers. Big play for Green Bay. I mean, it was like down to the 11 or so. I can't remember where. Love just rolls out to the right, chucks it out to an open Christian Watson. Wow. All the way to the 7-yard line. 6 seconds. Single back formation here. Maybe one more snap. And it's going to be a run to Jacobs up the middle. Going to fight forward to the 3. And it's going to be all the way back over here to the end of the 3rd quarter, of course. And they're going to flip the field. Fourth quarter coming up. So it's 19-14. Packers are on the doorstep of scoring. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ready. Yeah. Whoa, no. Yeah. Oi. So we're in the fourth frame here. All right. We're caring for your property. So 2nd and goal, we're back here. All the way at the 3-yard line here. 2nd and goal. First play of the 4th quarter here. It's 19-14. There's Cameron Hayward. We'll see what happens here. This game has been back and forth so far. Can the Packers take the lead for the first time since the first quarter, it feels like? Golden in motion. Run to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to bounce out to the right. Jacobs gets into the touchdown end zone. Touchdown end zone. I don't know why I said that, but that's a touchdown, Packers. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Two-point conversion upcoming. Packers take the lead in the 4th. First play of the 4th. Jacobs just bounces out to the right. Patrick Queen not fast enough to get out there. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Shotgun formation here for Jordan Love. Trips to the left. Lined up in like a staggered. And Love is going to look, and wide open Dobbs. 22-19 is the score. And the Packers... Oops, I forgot to flip the field. Forgot to flip the field, but, you know. So Packers take the lead, and Packers take the lead. That's fantasy points for me. Here comes the kickoff. Boots it away up to the... All right, let's see. Kenneth Gainwell. Rodgers coming out. Let's see here. Like, I think they said 23. First and 10 coming up at the 23. Pittsburgh has the ball. Rodgers, play action. Rodgers looking to throw, and he's down to the back to the 11. And Micah Parsons, of course. Jonnu Smith motions. Wow. Micah Parsons just eats Aaron Rodgers, and the Go Pack Go chants are starting in Acusure. 14:03, 2 sacks tonight for the Green Bay defense. Shotgun formation, 13-yard line. Rodgers in trouble again. Just chucks it away to Jonnu Smith's feet. 3rd down and 20 coming up. Yikes. 3rd down and 20. Hear Parsons coming. Rodgers messing around with, has an empty set here on 3rd and 20. Rodgers, quick pass to Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith gets corralled at the 19-yard line. And Corliss Waitman is going to come out and have to boot this one away. Back to and some extracurriculars happening. Some pleasantries being exchanged. And they're going to bring out the punt unit. Corliss Waitman about to boot this one away for the Steelers. So the big sack there on 1st down. Micah Parsons making a big impact. And 4th and 13. Waitman ready to boot this one away. And he does. Dobbs will get the catch at the 29. Is going to take it to the 40. Fight's happening. Flags flying in the air. Fists are being exchanged. Refs go down. 2 refs fall down. This is gonna be some yardage here, maybe offsetting. Looks like there was a lot going on in that. These guys are starting to have dukes out here. Ben Skoranek, gunner, 16, Bo Melton. 2 guys gang up on Ben Skoranek. .51 of the kicking team pushes. Herbing pushes. And Steelers, 15-yard penalty. So it's going to be at the 45 of the Steelers. Oh, yeah, commercial time. 22-19, Packers have the lead. All right. Alrighty. All right. Call. Yeah. Okie dokie. Wave that terrible towel. There's the renegade. The renegade who hadn't made it, never found it. Never want to say, I'm a wanted man. And there's the terrible towels waving. 1st and 10 at the 45 of the Steelers for the Packers. And it's going to be a run here to Emmanuel Wilson. All the way to the 30-yard line. All right, Emmanuel Wilson. Sorry, I wasn't really commentating right there. I freaking messed up there. Emmanuel Wilson, the big run there to the 30. 1st and 10 here. Tucker Kraft moving to the right as a shotgun formation here. Love looking to throw, tossing it out to Emmanuel Wilson again. Emmanuel Wilson fighting hard up to the 26-yard line. Some more extracurriculars. 2nd down. So 2nd down coming up. Caffeinated. Interesting way of putting it, but 2nd and 7. I realize that I've been doing the ball the wrong way the whole time, but it doesn't matter. 2nd and 7. Toss out to Tucker Kraft to the outside. Looks like the Steelers are finally starting to crack down on that as they only get 2 on the play, and 3rd down coming up for the Packers. And there is Zach Tom is down on the field right now. So Zach Tom is down on the field. 3rd and 4. Let's see what happens here. TJ Watt, he was working on TJ Watt. And he's just don't know what that does not look good. Hamstring. He grabs his hamstring instantly. The training staff are working on him. He gets up, showing the replay again, working on TJ Watt, like I said. Got his foot stepped on there by the right guard. And Tom just goes down. Right. 3rd and 4 coming up. The clock is starting to run again. Love talking to Matthew Golden extra. Emmanuel Wilson's the back. Shotgun formation here. Trips to the right. Watson in motion to the left here. Love looking to throw and it's to Tucker Kraft. It's a 1st down all the way to the touchdown. And that's another touchdown for the Green Bay Packers. So it's 28-19 now. A little bit of like an angle, just an HB angle, basically. Like a slant angle route. All right, Brandon McManus to the extra point here. McManus makes it a 10-point game. And we're gonna National Tight Ends Day. Tucker Kraft having a big game. And we're gonna finally do this the right way. 29-19 is the score. All right. Man, the Packers are starting to pack it on the freaking Steelers. Steelers need to do something, man. I'm getting really upset here. All right. McManus here to kick it off, and he's going to boot it back to the Steelers. A return at the 1. Sean Williams. 25-yard line. Out comes McManus running right alongside Rodgers. First and 10 here at the 25. Steelers down by 10 now. First half looked pretty good. Second half only 38 yards. So first and 10 here. 10:51 left of the game. And 10 points deficit. After being up by 9, they are now down by 10. And we'll see what goes on here. Single back formation. Toss out to Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren fights forward to the 29. 4-yard gain on the play. All right. Single back formation. They were in shotgun. Switch to single back. Jonnu Smith motioning to the right. Looks like a little bit of a hard count here. Rodgers is calling out zebra. 2nd and 7. Washington also in motion. Warren running to the right. And Warren fighting like around the 32. The 33 is the line to gain. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Steelers. Flag just got thrown. So some shoving happening after the play. Flag, Laundry. Metcalf. Quay Walker yapping to Metcalf. Metcalf puts a finger in the eye. And then he grabs his face mask. DK Metcalf gets called for... Wow. All right, 3rd and 17 now. So a third... Back to the 15-yard line. 3rd and 17 coming up. Rodgers in trouble on 3rd and 17. Brought down by Rashawn Gary. Fourth down. And Steelers are going to punt again. Parsons was up in a linebacker formation. Just rushes the quarterback, steps up in the pocket. Rashawn Gary grabs him. Rodgers usually smart about this. Corliss Waitman boots it all the way to the 38 rather, and he gets it to the 40. Around the 44. And the Packers now will take over. So the Packers are getting the best of the Steelers, best of Rodgers. All right. Okay. All right. 1st and 10. Single back formation. It's going to be a play action. Love throwing downfield, wide open. Christian Watson to the inside the 30, to the 28, it looks like. And wow. 345 yards. Big play for the Packers. To the 28. And it's going to be a run to Josh Jacobs for no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. National Tight Ends Day. Dallas Goedert with 2. Tucker Kraft with 2. Harold Fannin with 1. Pitts had 9 receptions. Second and 10 coming up. Second and 10, 7:39. See, empty set here. Love looking to throw. Tosses a quick one to Golden. Golden runs backwards. Forward progress. Don't know if that counts as forward progress, but third down coming up. Matthew Golden was just a quick route. I don't know if that counts towards any gain. I mean, he never was going forward, so I believe that's... I don't know what that counts as. 3rd and 9 is what they call it. So, 3rd and 9. Love looking to throw. Fade route. Caught to Dobbs. I think that's like inside the 20. So, big play for the Steelers. I think that was around the 17-yard line, it looked like. Yeah, to the 15, nearly. Wow, inside the 15. Gonna be a run up the middle to Emmanuel Wilson. Fights all the way to the 10. Second down coming up. 6:11 on the clock and ticking. 20 straight completions for Jordan Love. Tied for the longest streak for the Packers. Well, Brett Favre did it in 2009, but one more to break it for Jordan Love. 2nd and 6 coming up inside the 10. Love looking to throw. Love incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up. 5:36 left. Jordan Love is one away from... $29 for 35, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns. No sacks for Jordan Love, 3 for Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 6. Love looking to throw on 3rd and 6. Love floats it up in the air. I don't know what that was. Emmanuel Wilson, maybe the intended receiver. 4th down coming up, and on comes Brandon McManus to make this a 13-point game. Matthew Golden was wide open, but he did not see him. So McManus, 28-yard field goal, and he knocks it through. So a 32-19. $25-3 in the second half. Jeez. So 32-19 is our score. Well. 32-19 is our score. Weird score. Not sure if that's scoregami or not. Take a look at that. $32-19 happened last year with the 49ers Jets. Funny enough, that was Aaron Rodgers' first start with the Jets. No, yeah, first start with the Jets last year. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers was on the Jets last year. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Packers are going to kick it back to the Steelers. Jordan Love, 29 for 36, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns. Having himself a night. And the kick, giving the Steelers back the ball from the 3-yard line, and he's going to slip at the 22. And here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10. 5:23 on the clock of this 4th quarter. 32-19, shotgun formation for the Steelers. Rodgers looking to throw on this 1st and 10. Rodgers in trouble. Tosses it to Pat Freiermuth, who cannot grab it. So 2nd down and 10. 5:17 on the clock. Not a lot of time left for this Steelers team to come back. 5:17, empty set. Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers, quick pass to Kenneth Gainwell, who drops the ball, and it's recovered by the Green Bay Packers. Packers recover it. They're going to... Wow. Packers get the ball at the 26, around the 26 or 25. Kenneth Gainwell fumbles the ball. And number 20 of the Packers jumps on it and never gives it away. First turnover of the game. Ay. So, Green Bay is going to start at the 26 with great field position. Put this game away. First lost fumble for the Steelers this whole season. First turnover tonight. A lot of firsts. Packers going to beat their former quarterback. It's starting to look pretty good for them. 26-yard line. Toss out to Emmanuel Wilson, who's going to fight forward. Keeps fighting all the way to the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, inside the red zone. And big run for Emmanuel Wilson. First and 10, 4:40 on the clock. Packers not going to do anything fancy, I assume, here. Right. 1st and 10. Single back formation. Emmanuel Wilson still the back. May have been delay a game. But at the 10-yard line, Emmanuel Wilson gets another run. 10-yard line. Second 6 here. 4:13 on the clock. Looking bad for the Steelers here. Rodgers. The Steelers better watch out because, well, the Bengals would have been in threatening position, but you know what happened today. So, 2nd and 6 coming up. Going to be a run up the middle to Emmanuel Wilson. Fights forward to the 6-yard line or so. And a 3rd down coming up for the Packers. All right. Are Steelers calling their timeouts? Yeah, the Steelers have called all their timeouts. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up on that. Steelers with no timeouts left, 3rd and 3. Love looking to throw on this 3rd and 3. And he's in trouble, throws it away at the last second, incomplete. So out comes the field goal unit. Brandon McManus to make this a bigger lead, and he does. So 35-19. Under 4 minutes. Last time a score of 35-19 has happened is 2013, October 13th, 2013. All right. Brandon McManus is going to boot this one away. 3:59. And it's up. It's going to fall to the 1. And here comes the return here for Kenneth Gainwell, the guy who fumbled it. Gets it out to the 30. And it looked like for a second that the ball was out, but... All right. .352. First and 10, 3:52 left of the clock. Rodgers looking to throw, throws it out to Calvin Austin. 38-yard line. Big play there. 8-yard gain. Second and 2 coming up. Rodgers throwing out to the right this time. Roman Wilson gets to the first down around the 40 to 41 yard line. So Steelers 3:43. 25 on the play clock, and it's ticking down, ticking down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Rodgers, quick pass outside. Roman Wilson around the 46. Nixon versus Wilson presidential matchup, according to Mike Tirico. 2nd and 5 coming up. Second and 5. 36-yard line. Rodgers looking to throw once again. Looking for another quick pass. It's tipped at the line. And it's incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and 5 coming up. Some hoo-ha-has from Christian Watson. And the Go Pack Go chants are starting. And Acusure. 3rd and 5. 3:32. Shotgun formation. Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers slinging one downfield. And it's going to be almost caught. Jonnu Smith almost caught it with one hand, but incomplete. 4th down coming up. Rodgers has his hand on his hips. Very, very close to being an amazing catch from Jonnu Smith. Quay Walker on the coverage there. Not bad coverage from Quay Walker there, actually. 4th down coming up. Steelers, I mean, not like they're going to win this game, I don't think, but trying to get some sort of closure. I mean, they're only down by 2 touchdowns, but it'd be a miracle. 4th and 5, shotgun formation. Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers, DK Metcalf to the 1st down to the 39 of the opposite side of the field. Keeps the drive alive. And they're going to go tempo here with 3:08 left. Already lined up. Rodgers looking to throw. Rodgers quick pass. That's Pat Freiermuth down at the 34-yard line. So Steelers going fast, under 3 minutes now. Second and 4. Rodgers trying to command the line. Time is ticking off the clock here. No timeouts, though. Rodgers looking to throw once again. Stepping up in the pocket. Rolling to the right. And caught. Calvin Austin at the 21. So Rodgers, I think, over 200 yards now for his passing tonight. And 220 going tempo again. Shotgun formation again. Rodgers looking to throw once again. Kind of like pump faking. Slings one to the end zone. It's caught. Roman Wilson. And then he didn't. Didn't complete the catch. Corey Valentine starting to become a star tonight. He has been on it tonight. Let's see here. Roman Wilson. Two feet down. This might be a touchdown. They're going to look at this here. Terry McCauley on... And that's going to be a touchdown. Steelers catch the touchdown. So Steelers get the touchdown. So it's going to be a 35-25. Pleasantries being exchanged. And the refs are holding their flags like they're outlaws dueling. A lot of Pittsburgh's going for 2, according to Sean Hockley. Thank you, Sean. Two-point. Trips to the right. This makes it a one-possession game. Rogers. Quick pass. Darnell Washington hooked him. Corey Valentine. Corey Valentine hooked Darnell Washington's arm. They're going to get an extra try here for the defensive pass interference. Half the distance the goal, 1 yard line. Yeah, that's definitely pass interference. Oh, come on, Valentine, dude. The fan behind him was just like, "Hey, you thought you were gonna get away with that." So at the 1 yard line, I formation here. And then they shift. Shotgun formation. Rogers rolling out to the right, and Jonnu Smith drops it. Jonnu Smith drops, and Rogers is not happy about it. Wow. All right. So 35-25. So 3 games of all time that ended with this score. So 35-25. Onside here, and Romeo Dobbs corrals it. So 2:06 left. No timeouts for the Steelers. So 2:06 left. All right. Up the middle for Emmanuel Wilson, who fights to the 46 or 45. That's going to hit the 2-minute warning here. 2-minute warning. All right. 10-point game here. Second and 7. Stop saying 6-7. My gosh. It's not funny. All right. Left tackle Walker comes off the field. And here we go. 2 minutes left. They didn't even go to commercial. Green Bay's got the ball. So, 2nd and 7 here. Timeout on the field. Don't know what this is for. Green Bay calls a timeout. Not sure why they took their timeout, but, you know, whatever. Second and 7. That was a quick timeout. It's going to be a run up the middle for Emmanuel Wilson. A few yards on the carry. All right. Third and 5. Emmanuel Wilson's going to get the first down. This game's over. So the game will tick away. The Go Pack goes. Go Pack Go chants are starting here at AccuSure, and the Packers will knee this one away. So Rodgers will trot onto the field. 35-25 will be the official score. 14 seconds, 13. It's all ticking away. Matt LaFleur talking to Rodgers. Rodgers saying hi to all of his folks. And that will be the final. So that's the end of the game. All right. End of the game. 35-25. Packers beat the Steelers. Packers will go up to 5-1-1. Rodgers and the Steelers will fall to 4-3. Right. Interesting game. Very interesting game that happened here today. Packers win. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next OPNcast. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later. See you later. No! I hate the Packers. I hate them. I'm going to be rooting against them all year. So if I have to do another one of these Packers games, I'm gonna root against them harder. All right, see you guys.